Hey guys, this is Dan with Gears and Gadgets. So a couple days ago I did a video and it was called my 2018, basically my YouTube rewind. Part of that video, I just kind of went over a little bit of the history of my channel over the course of 2018. But one thing that I left out in that video that is pretty important to share with you guys, I think, is the actual analytics compared, growth of 2017 to 2018. And I was actually watching another video from Adam Chandler, and he posts videos, and he shared all of his analytics today on YouTube, and I thought, you know what? I really should be doing the same thing, especially with the age of my channel, and a lot of the subscribers I have really have been with me from the beginning. I've had an influx of some subscribers from John Maxwell's channel. Thank you, John, that came over in the last couple days over basically the Christmas holiday. And I wanted to share with you guys my growth on YouTube in the last, 2018 up until today, which is December 26th, because it's pretty significant in my opinion. If you're going to start a YouTube channel, it takes quite a while to build up any kind of following, and if you intend on generating revenue, expect that to take even longer. I started doing this in 2015, late December of 2015, and through 2016, I didn't really do a whole lot with the channel. I was kind of playing with sort of what I wanted to do with it. Really didn't have any sense of direction. 2017, I got a little more dialed into what it was I was looking to do. And 2018 has been certainly a lot more of honing what it is that I would like this channel to be. So the first metric that I will go over is watch time. In 2017, I had 1,012,000 minutes of watch time, and in 2018 that jumped to just over 2.6 million minutes of watch time. So that is a huge number in growth, basically 260% growth from 2017 to 2018. That's huge. Watch time is a pretty important analytic when it comes to YouTube and the algorithm. Basically, as people are watching your videos, YouTube will recognize that and promote your videos higher up in search results. My average view duration went from just under 2.5 minutes to almost 3 minutes, so that's a pretty impressive statistic, and also that has gone up in the last, call it 90 days, or the last quarter of 2018. I'm actually exceeding 3 minutes of watch time. That's huge. That means that I'm doing better at putting these videos together and keeping people watching them. That's a pretty important metric when it comes to YouTube's algorithm as well. Overall views went from just over 420,000 to 944,000 views in 2018. And that's pretty impressive. And these numbers are all totals of the year. So these are not running totals. These are just yearly totals. So from 420,000 views to 944,000 views, that is a 225% increase from 2017. Revenue. This is always a big one. How much money do you make on YouTube? And the answer is not a lot for a long time. This is certainly a hobby with a long game. Sure, it would be great to go full-time YouTube, but that's a little ways away. I do anticipate growth, kind of stacking on growth. It's kind of how YouTube works. But 2017, I made just over $1,300, and then for 2018, it was over $3,500. So that's all pre-tax numbers. That's an important thing to keep in mind. But if these numbers project out, the way that the growth goes, and I know a lot of people will probably not be able to see the math behind this, but if all goes well, I am projecting in the year 2020, so going through 2019 and at the end of the year 2020, to be able to make somewhere around the $60,000 a year mark. That's pretty impressive, and that's simply just taking the growth year to year and multiplying that out through 2020. It's a reasonable expectation for me to set to say that I would like to make somewhere in the $60,000 range in the year 2020. Certainly a nice bit of money there pre-tax for a hobby that I enjoy doing quite a bit. Now, likes in 2017, I had 1,617 likes. In 2018, that jumped to 7,872 likes. So that's a 487% increase in likes on my videos, which means that people are being more engaged with the content that I'm putting out, that's a nice thing to see. Shares of videos is another important metric. People sharing your videos is a good thing. That went from 1,416 total in 2017 to 3,675 in 2018. So that is a huge jump, 260% jump. And subscribers. Subscribers, a lot of people get hung up on subscribers, including myself. You tend to really view that as the end-all be-all metric, whereas it's kind of the most vindicating, because to every single tick on that subscriber number is an actual genuine person who watched your content and thought it was good enough to click that subscribe button. So that's awesome. It's funny because it's equally as rewarding. I'm not going to BS anybody and say that it's more rewarding than the revenue, because the revenue is the driver behind everything. It's, for the most part, why everybody gets up and goes to work in the morning. But you dry up that revenue, people stop doing things pretty quick. So the subscribers went from 581 in 2017 to 2,647 in 2018. That is a 456% increase in subscribers. That's huge, and that's the number that I'm really ultimately driving towards. I really would like to drive that up. I'm shooting that for that 5,000 mark. 5,000 to me is really where I kind of feel like I get like a legitimacy stamp on my channel. As of right now, I'm climbing up to that number, and it's really rewarding. Of course, when I get to 5,000, I'm going to want 10,000, then I'll want 100,000. It's a progression of YouTube, and it's all just milestones that you want to hit. But for me, 5,000 really is the number that I'm striving for right now to hit, and I would like to do that realistically before Valentine's Day of 2019 is kind of my goal to do that. All the projections I'm looking at are kind of saying more towards April, but God willing, I think I can do that by Valentine's Day is really my ultimate push. So if I project these numbers out, and this is sort of how my thought process with my YouTube channel is playing, it's a long game, is 2020, by year-end 2020, these are my goals. If I project out, I should be pushing up to 13 million views on my channel, which would be absolutely awesome. I'm kind of aiming for the 12.5 million mark by the end of 2020, and the subscriber mark should be pushing somewhere in the 70,000 subscriber range. That's huge. That's awesome. To think that I could be doing that by the end of 2020, I think it's a reasonable goal to set. It's one that I think is not one of those goals that's so crazy high that you'll never be able to hit it. I think with hard work and dedication to this channel, I will certainly be able to do that. So guys, that is the 2018 analytics of my YouTube channel. If you like this video, please click that subscribe button down below. Remember, likes go a long way to help support the channel. And I look forward to seeing you guys all through the year 2019. Thank you for sticking with me, and I will see you next time.